Well, this is pretty far upstream from the site, Patterson Film Site, and see the creek kind of narrows back down. It may open up again a little later around the curve there. I see some trees that are kind of far back, but see it's very grown up, and I hope you can appreciate the remoteness and wildness and the difficulty of getting back into an area like this. And if there were going to be something like a Sasquatch living in America, it would be in these wild places like this. Nobody's going to do too much bothering of them here. Even the researchers that come here do so infrequently, and they don't go and fan out into the hills and valleys and hollows and tributaries and such a vast place and so many places to hide, and such a shy and retiring thing to find. But hey, you never know when Lady Luck will smile on you when you come to a place like this, because making the effort to come to this place, the only place where one was actually caught on film, you know you're where they are or where they were. There's a history here. You get a sense of history just looking at the place. If you've ever watched that film, a sense of mystery, a sense of awe, and how puny we really are, and how arrogant we are to think we know everything. We know all that mysteries are known and solved. Whatever the Sasquatch turns out to be, or wherever he turns out to be, whenever he turns out to be, I'm sort of rooting for them. I hope it goes good for them. This water, mountain water, is so crystal clear and pure, and it looks like it's shallow. You can see all the rocks with such clarity, and then when you wade out in there, you realize you're wading into a swimming hole. The water's very cold. It's full of these little small minnows and fish, and nothing real big. I haven't seen anything big in here. Almost stepped on a very small snake. It didn't appear to be poisonous. Don't really see a lot of dangers, natural dangers here. I know bear are here and puma are here, but haven't seen them this trip. And saw their tracks though, but they don't harm anyone except on occasions, only occasionally. So it's not like there's a sense of alarm by being out here alone. Actually, it's kind of peaceful. It's a God's country. Okay, now something just happened. Don't know what it was, but something just growled at me. Right in there, up ahead. Don't know what it is. I have no idea what it was that growled at me, but I did not have this camera rolling. I'm sorry. little bit of this road. This is the road going up to Onion Lake. Don and I are riding the roads. We're going to go on up to Onion Lake. That's above Bluff Creek on the opposite side of where the camp is, and it's considered to be a hot spot for Sasquatch hangout. So maybe we'll get up there and have a little bit of luck and see something, or see where something's been. Good friend. Y'all want to take a look at what we're doing? Don does not speed. Okay. Like just rolling is speeding. This is what I call a really fine road. And this is Wild Blue Yonder.
I expect to see some trolls there any time. 3 trolls and they're going to go gruff.
This is too rough for gruff. Now, do I need to move this big rock?
Why? I don't know.
Yeah.
In fact, you couldn't move it. It's too heavy for you.
Well, I could try.
You couldn't move that rock. I'm not about to help you with that arm.
Watch out. Now, this is like a pile of dirt. Folks, you just saw a unimproved road in California. Oh, this is much better, much better. Ah, the moon over Bluff Creek. Beautiful, isn't it?
My wife seen that, and she came up there with the backboard, but she got the edge extreme. I kicked the bear down the hill. I thought it was a sow, and it wasn't. It was rolling over.
Uh-huh.
It was a big old board. He had filed down teeth, and he had 2 bullets already in him. He'd been shot in that same spring by somebody with a smaller caliber gun. Didn't kill him. He was miserable.
And he was pissed off.
Yeah. And it was an accidental attack. I never did think I'd get attacked by a bear. And she says, "You're sure brave." I said, "What do you mean brave?" She says, "That bear came a long ways down the hill." I said, "I didn't even see it till it got on top of me." Nothing to do with being the same guy, the Sasquatch hunter. I told him, "We're going to go to a place you can't bang the car doors, you can't build a fire, you can't scream and holler, you can't talk too loud, can't play cards, can't drink, nothing until you kill a bear. Can't even build a fire because we're going to kill a bear within 50, 100 yards from where you're camping in the morning. When you get out, it'll be quiet." So, we be really quiet. Even the car going there on the way over, it was kind of comical. I said, "Guys, quiet, talk soft." And even the car was talking soft. Ted's funny. We might need him someday. He says, he's talking soft. Carl wasn't that quiet a guy. He's a German anyway, so I said, "You got to be quiet. I mean, Carl, because this bear will be right there for you in the morning." Well, it turned out that night we was getting up in a tent, a wall tent, holds 4 guys, and 3 was in there. And I snore pretty bad. I do. I can sometimes. Eat marshmallows, you know?
Yes, my friend. Here's our old friend. Be careful.
That's a good log. That's a good omen, man.
Hang left now.
Good omen.
Good omen.
There's not many guys in down here too much. Oh, there's guys in down here. I'm sure there's 4 or 5 of them.
What?
People go down here a year down here. 4 or 5 rigs, you know, I'm sure they do. Somebody. I think, there must be somebody around here. Sean does. I mean, first bear hunt was a kid, I was about 16, 15, yes. I didn't get the bear, but I took a horse after him. And some dogs. And there was a borrowed horse, and a borrowed rifle, and borrowed dogs. I was working on a ranch at the time. And I went up the canyon after this bear. I saw him go up there. I followed him up the canyon on a rock slide and got into the brush. And all of a sudden it was charging me. I was sure it was. Oh, I had heart in my throat. And I pulled the gun to my shoulder. I had a 30-40 Craig rifle. Oh, 1898 Craig. And I looked up that bear, gonna pull the trigger on him in the dark figure gonna brush coming through there. I saw 2 big floppy ears. The bear scared a mule deer who came charging down the game trail right to me. It was not more than just a couple, 5-6 yards away, but I recognized it and didn't shoot it. So I stepped to one side, the deer went running past there, and then the dogs I had went running down the lane back to the ranch. He's a kind of character, you know. I like that old guy.
Right now we are descending down to the